James mentioned Biden there. Just Biden's on the brain over at The View, where they don't seem to have much of a brain in the United States. Sunny Hostin is talking about Biden in such glowing terms as this.
I truly believe that his legacy will be etched in the history books as Washington, as someone who put that ego aside and put his country first.
He also so decent.
Oh, for goodness sake, George Washington and Joe Biden in the same sentence?
Only if they're writing the history books.
It's a little bit of a stretch, I would have thought. The left are insane. Sometimes it's funny, sometimes it's just really, really dangerous. There's been a man arrested in the United States for posting on TikTok a $45,000 reward for anybody who murders the Attorney General, Pam Bondi. We'll show you the image. There it is on your screen. It hopefully is not too disturbing for people. Wanted Pam Bondi, reward $45,000, dead or alive, preferably dead. This was up on TikTok for a number of weeks before someone reported it to authorities. They tracked down the 29-year-old anarchist who posted it, and he has been arrested for making threats. Of course, he will say it was all a joke. It was a metaphor. He didn't mean murder. He meant renewal or something similar. And the left are sick, but the left are so sick they don't realise how sick they are, because while some people will say, well, it was a joke, he's exaggerating to make a point, they don't realise how many crazies are out there who take these things seriously, and we don't need to think too hard to find evidence of that. There's been 2 assassination attempts against Donald Trump.
3, I think.
3, if you count the guy hiding in the bushes at the golf course.
Potential, yeah.
And against other officials as well. So it's just frightening that this continues to happen, but it keeps happening because the left power brokers encourage it.
Well, the tolerant left strikes again, right?
Yeah.
And you've only got to look at the record of political violence in the United States in the last year or two. I mean, Donald Trump shot in the ear, 2 other people who were potentially lining up to try and take his life. Charlie Kirk shot dead in the neck. You've got this, a bloke putting out a bounty on Pam Bondi, and the left has the gall to say that, you know, it's the evil people on the right who don't have any tolerance and whip up division and hate. Well, I see all the hate coming from the left.
Yeah, well, and they've also created this climate, especially in the US, where they repeatedly call Trump and Republicans Nazis, fascists, authoritarians. And if you were, you know, back in the 1930s and met Hitler, would you kill him? And then they go, well, yes, of course you would. And so here's Hitler now, so of course I have to kill Hitler. And that's the logic. And the problem is, in America, where there is such great access to guns, it's only a matter of time, unfortunately, before some crazy nut job actually takes that and it goes from just being words to actually being action. So it's good they're taking this seriously. And by the way, the guy who put this hit out on Pam Bondi already has an extensive criminal record for things like stalking and domestic assault. So he's hardly a nice guy having a joke.